This week we are doing Unit 1, Week 5. Our theme this week is new technology. The stories that you're going to be reading are electronic devices good for us and the future of transportation. Our study skills. For our genre, we're going to do persuasive article. Author's point of view is our comprehension skill. Our comprehension strategy is reread. And our vocab strategy is Greek and Latin prefixes. This week, you will be able to build background knowledge on inventions, recognize the characteristics and text features of a biography, listen for a purpose, and pronounce and define our weekly reading vocabulary words. Our essential question this week is, what are the positive and negative effects of new technology? So we need to understand the effects of new technology. So to do that, we must do an analysis or a careful study of it. So part of doing an analysis is to use objective data to verify ideas. So look at the picture right here of the bionic hand holding a ball. Focus on the ways that new technology is changing our lives. New technology is everywhere. It's advancing and changing our lives. This bionic hand is built to replace a missing human hand. So technology can have unexpected effects. It is important to consider the counterparts, though, or opposing views of new inventions. Let's watch this week's video.
New technology. What are the positive and negative effects of new technology? During our lives, we've all enjoyed reading a book and being read to. But technology has changed the way we read books. You can now read a book on e-readers or tablets instead of printed paper. Is one way better than the other? How do they compare? For one thing, a stack of books is bulky and heavy. But with new technology, all these books and more can be stored on a portable device, such as this tablet. Still, an electronic tablet couldn't survive this spill. Should a new technology always replace an old one? As technology changes, we must decide how best to use each new idea.
So like I said, our essential question is, what are the positive and negative effects of new technology? So you have to think this week about positive things about technology and negative things. And by the end of the week, you will be able to answer this question. Let's listen to It's a Wired World.
Time for kids. It's a wired world. From our homes to our businesses, our highways to our hospitals, new technology is everywhere. With careful analysis, we can understand its effects. This plastic hand is no toy. It is a bionic hand built to replace a missing human hand. The digits are even powered to move individually. Every new technology can have effects beyond what even the creators dreamed of.
This week, our genre is a persuasive article. So, a persuasive article tries to convince readers to support an idea. It tells your own opinion. So, it presents factual details and well supported opinions, attempts to persuade a reader to be for or against an idea, and it may include text features such as headings, captions, and labels. Our strategy is reread. So good readers always go back and reread the part of something that wasn't clear. So when authors make an important point, reread to make sure that that part of the text is not confusing. So if you ask yourself questions as well, so one question could be, what is the main idea of this article? If you cannot answer that question, then you might have to go back and reread. Our comprehension skill this week is author's point of view. So author's purpose and author's point of view go together. So the author will want you to see the topic from his or her point of view or through his or her eyes. For some issues, you will be able to tell if the author is for or against something. So when arguing for or against an idea in a text, author gives reasons and evidence to support their points and include both facts and opinions. Facts are statements that can be proven, and opinions are personal feelings and cannot be proven. Facts, opinions, and word choice help show readers a point of view. Our vocabulary words this week are access, advance, analysis, cite, counterpoint, data, drawbacks, reasoning. I'll say the word, say the definition, and say the word in a sentence. So first word is access, meaning to get information from a source. In order to access the locked room, Brad had to punch in a special number code. Next word is advance, to move forward or make progress. Many citizens have marched on Washington to advance people's rights. The next word is analysis, a careful examination or study of something. A magnifying glass helped Karina make a careful analysis of the seashell. Cite, to mention or prove something as evidence. When doing research, it is important to identify and cite sources of information. Counterpoint, an opposing or disagreeing point of view. The positive review from one critic was in counterpoint to another's bad review. Data, facts, figures, and other kinds of information. The students gathered data for their experiment by measuring a bubble's size. Drawbacks, problems or disadvantages. Limited room for passengers and little trunk space are drawbacks of a smaller car. Reasoning, having the ability to think in a logical way. James used his reasoning skills before deciding on his next chess move. Now you need to go and read this story. You will find this story in your classwork. It is called Our Electronic Device Good for Us? You'll click on it, click on the attachment, and if your username and password is automatically saved, it will log you in. If not, you'll have to put in your username and password. Then you will read Our Electronic Device is Good for Us. And you'll keep on going on until the end. On this page, you will also find your comprehension skills and strategy as well. I also have it in your Google Classroom right here. Now, when you are done reading this, you'll need to do Our Electronic Device is Good for Us worksheet. So you'll do the worksheet, Our Electronic Device is Good for Us. You have to list 2 details from the text that show you this is a persuasive article. To find out what a persuasive article is, you could go back to your story and go to genre and it says persuasive article. And everything is right here. Then you'll need to do the author's point of view. You can also go back and see what author's point of view is, and then you can refer to the story. When you are done with this, please submit it. If you have any questions, please email me and I'll be happy to help you.